Hey guys, it's Slamming Rush. Today I'm going to be answering the question where we sort of talked about will HE have killed the VK7201. Now, what I've found is that shooting the frontal plate, I went and shot it like 30 or so times with HE. Shooting the frontal plate of the VK doesn't actually do any damage. What I have found though is that shooting underneath the VK and shooting the sides, like not the turret side because that doesn't work, but shooting like the bulge in its side and mantlet will do damage. So this sort of demonstrates my point, right? Like I aimed at the lower plate, the shot went high. HE would not have killed him, period, where the shot hit. The better thing to have done here would have just to aim my heat shell, which will pen like 100% of the time if you shoot its lower plate. Now, this sort of brings you on to a bigger question. Should you shoot HE at tanks that you need to reset or whatever? And that sort of depends on the situation. In my opinion, if you can aim underneath the tank, like let's pretend you're shooting at an E100 from the front. If you can aim at the front of, if you're aiming at the front of a tank, and you're in a 907 and you're in a clutch situation, and you sort of like need the cap reset, I probably wouldn't be shooting HE, and the simple reason for that is you like it's so unreliable. Shooting at the front, if you hit the U100's lower plate, or in this case the VK, you're not going to do anything with HE. You might splash the tracks, but realistically, heat actually has more surface area that it can damage the U100 on. So or the VK, you know, like I'm just using this as a general example to learn from. There are some heavies where HE, yeah, will definitely help, but in my opinion, you're going to have more surface area where you can reset a tank or damage the tank if you're going to be shooting heat or APCR or whatever release shell you choose. If you have HE loaded, shoot underneath the vehicle because that's going to potentially damage two tracks and it will splash damage him. And that's what I found did the most damage. When I was shooting at the VK, I did the most HE damage by splashing him by putting the shell underneath his tank. So that's my experience. I don't think HE would have won us that game given where I aimed. Hopefully this video was informative as it was, as testing it was for me. And that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.